All right, so everybody do some witty banter real quick, and then we can get started.
Somebody be
you're
witty.
moving that hand, baby.
Oh, this
Damn.
old thing.
I swear to God, if you're drinking another, what is it, 7-Up V8, whatever the fuck it's called? Okay, it's a cappuccino.
No,
okay.
it's not. It's
Thank
not
God.
V8 Splash. Junior, when was the last time you had a V8 Splash? Do you know what V8 Splash is? When was the last time you had a V8 Splash?
Like 4 years ago.
Dang.
4
Yo,
years. That's actually feels
I
recent.
think before I met you guys, to be honest.
Damn, we
Damn,
ended
so
the V8
so
splash.
we put you off.
Oh man.
Oh, no, so I bought it because I don't drink soda, so I was like, I gotta get my energy from somewhere, and then
V8
do it
splash.
for me,
V8
bro.
Splash.
You do it for me.
Wait, you don't drink any soda?
I drink beer.
That's
Well,
not.
that's
so
not
Oh
soda.
yeah, okay.
like
No,
that.
you drink the brand beer.
Definitely for sure.
Nice. It's a good soda.
Nah.
I like it. It tastes really
Like
good.
seltzer and stuff, like White Claws and shit like that. That's like the closest thing.
Not even ginger ale. That's like the best soda ever made.
Bro, if I'm sick, I'm just
Really?
roughing it out.
Oh man.
Not a Sprite or ginger ale in sight.
Nah, I haven't had that tasty burning McDonald's Sprite in a long time, bro.
Ooh.
Damn.
You ain't.
Yeah, then,
what?
Wait,
You
so then what do you
got
order when you go? If you go.
Water or fruit punch?
I guess beer.
Fruit.
that high C orange, bro. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah, it's a
Wait,
white
they still got High C
claw.
orange in in Chicago.
It's bad.
On my
He's
way.
gonna get on a flight to come here to get the high
fucking
C orange.
high
It's
C
that high C orange, dude. Bad.
Not to see
Who would have
us,
thought that?
Been back, bro.
not
High
to
C orange is been
You
back.
guys.
not to experience
Oh, wait.
Chicago.
Not for the
Wait,
tourist
I'm gonna go
shit.
meet Hector first of all, and then I'm gonna go get the High C orange.
Hector ain't
We'll
gonna,
go together.
Hector
We'll
ain't
go
gonna
together.
show up.
We'll go
Hector's not
together.
gonna show up. Don't worry about it.
Can I come?
Dude, for Junior, I will.
See, I like him already.
Oh yeah, he's
Rob,
cool.
you can
Nah,
stay. You can stay behind.
Come double fisting some high C orange.
All right, hold on. Let me
We'll be
get some
good to
intros
go.
out the way, and then we can continue
What
talking about. Okay, all right, go
what
ahead,
about-
Rafa.
Sorry. This last comment on this. Last comment.
Okay, I'll go.
What
go
about
ahead.
soda that's gone flat? Just that's no carbonation.
We stopped
But
for
I
this.
remember the taste, bro.
Why did you feel
play
the
the-
need
play
to
the-
cut me
play
off
the
to
thing.
say, hold
Just
on, I need to
disregard
know
Rafa.
if he didn't drink good soda, why the fuck would he drink the bad soda?
Maybe because it's carbonated. Maybe he doesn't like the fizz.
He does. It's not the spicy throat thing. He drinks White Claws. That's all right
A
there.
Oh, you're
spicy
right.
throat
That's
thing.
all. That's all static
That is
television.
a
What do you mean?
wild.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm gonna press the fucking button. Rafa here tripping.
Hey man, I just want
That's
to cover my
two
bases.
on you, Rafa. That's
I don't
right.
got-
2 on you.
What's strike one? What the fuck?
Your existence.
Yeah,
Nah, fuck that.
you came into the party with one strike.
Have you ever had a
What are you talking about? I just want to play Fortnite.
See, what is up, everybody?
Hello.
I didn't do that on part 1 because I was saving it for part 2. What up? Hey.
Nice cover.
You're full of dookie. Oh wait, no, Rafa already cursed. You're full of shit.
Oh, okay. Hey, obviously, this is not Monday at 6 in the morning. No, it's not.
It is
Obviously, there is no play because this is a very special part 2 of E3 coverage, and we have a very, 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 very special guest, Mr.
Me.
Awesome himself.
Oh.
Hey,
Back at it again.
Guys,
not Rafa.
I thought it was me. Sorry.
No,
You're not special.
I got the
Picture
wrong
all the
notes.
time.
I got the wrong notes for the pod today.
did you? He wrote his own notes and then complete.
Special,
Rafa's over there like,
special guest me.
Hey man, hold on. I have to take this moment to shout out our audio listeners wherever you listen: Spotify, Anchor, Breaker, Anchor. I said that twice. Where else? Apple Podcasts, all them places. Shout out to you guys. Hey, and shout out to our YouTube viewership because that's normally the only place where you can see what we play while we pod.
Holy shit.
But not
You could just
today.
see our faces.
Today you just see faces.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the life being sucked away from our eyes as we speak on the last 2 days of
See me.
E3.
See me drink some coffee.
Yeah, that's what we want. But as always, I'm here, Rafa's here, John's here,
Hi.
and Hector's here.
Yep.
Hey! All right. What?
You said Junior.
Yeah,
You forgot Junior that.
I said him before. I said we had a special guest. Hey, look, Junior's here. All right. If you tuned in after that point for whatever reason on the pod, it's Mr. Awesome himself is here.
15 seconds.
Yeah, for no reason.
That new guy.
The reason why is because they don't want to hear that. Hello, everybody. They're like
Yeah,
that shit. That is
it's
too
like,
loud.
oh,
Try to
it's loud.
Skip.
They tired of that shit.
Hey,
It's like, oh, it's loud.
I have to bring the energy at the beginning because by the end of it, we're just
Dear
four
God.
blobs on the screen talking bullshit.
Loud.
All right, let's talk about E3. Let's just jump right into it because we have so much, so much to talk about. Like I feel like the last two E3 days were way more exciting and eventful than the first 2 days. Am I right?
What about yesterday, bro?
Oh, you're joking.
Hold the
Joking.
sarcasm.
Well, he was clearly being sarcastic.
I was like thinking about it. I'm like, was it?
I was
Is it
like,
really?
that's
No,
not what I would
it
have
was
used.
pretty bad. Like it was pretty dog ass.
I mean, so what happened yesterday? Yesterday was day 3, right?
Yes, yesterday was the biggest,
Correct.
one of the biggest companies, one of the most, what is it? The most anticipated panels happened
Yes,
yesterday.
sir.
You know, Take-Two, they own 2K Games, they have Rockstar, so obviously they announced GTA 6 yesterday, right?
Max Payne, baby.
Right. Obviously, we got a new Max
4.
Payne.
Dead 3.
Right. We got no. You know what we got yesterday? We got a board
1 hour
meeting. We got a 1 hour long board meeting that talked about inclusivity and all this really positive stuff. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and shit on it. Like, diversity in gaming and all this other stuff is important.
It was really good. I enjoyed it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No,
You didn't watch it, should have.
Right, he
Yeah, I
didn't watch
did.
it at all. So it's important. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say that what they did was a waste of time. And it, obviously, okay, look, let me get that out the way. Very important. We need diversity. We need representation. But not during E3. goddammit. I want to see games. I want to see Grand Theft Auto. I don't want to hear no progressiveness at E3.
I have
What,
a
John?
question. Are you implying that we can't have diversity at E3 time?
No, yeah,
You said
we only need
Cancel.
'Cause
We
you
only
said
need
it's good,
white
but
men.
not during E3.
Only white men at E3, and those white men need to look me in the eye and
I
say,
gave
"Hey,
you a chance
these
to
are the
clear your name
games."
and you made it worse.
Yeah.
And these are the
Just doubling
games.
None of
down.
us.
I
None of
gave
us,
him a chance. You all saw
He
it.
said, "I call you, and I go all in."
He said, I get it. And he just continued.
No, I'm joking. Look, like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. Obviously, it's important. I just wish for me personally that it was just a 10-minute segment followed by some games, or if it was going to be the whole hour, at least give me one like big something at the end instead of thanks for listening, subscribe, and see you later. That's all that I got.
I think I made that comment to you guys. Hector and Alex, you guys were in the party.
Yo.
I'm trying to get a better light
That's
on
me.
my thing here. It's both of you guys. But I remember I made a comment like all of this is really good and positive. Like the adult in me is like, this is great. I'm so glad we're taking strides in the gaming community. You know, diversity in the workplace is important. They're giving more outlets and stuff like that to children. This is good. This is great. But I'm like, where the fuck is GTA? Like, they're literally nothing. Like, nothing. I was like, this is great. I'm so glad we're doing this. But fuck you guys. Like, fuck you guys in the ass. And the chat was just going, like, nobody, what they were spitting, nobody was having it. Like, I saw that number drop in IGN. I was watching it through IGN. It went from 35K to like 30K, 29K in like less than 5 to 10 minutes. Like, they were dropping drastically. That was, I know we talked about it Saturday and for Saturday and Sunday, like which one was like the worst. It's Take-Two now. Like Take-Two is the worst.
Which is
The
unfortunate
worst.
because that was probably the most
Corporate Zoom
important.
meeting.
Yeah.
It was a corporate Zoom. Like, I feel like they didn't know it was time for E3, and they were just like, shit.
Oh, let's just go live while we're talking.
They linked the wrong. They put the wrong stream link, is what it was.
Yeah,
They fucked it up. They
I
put
don't
the
know.
wrong stream link.
I don't know if it's gonna be the worst because today I couldn't even see Bandai Namco's stream. I couldn't
Yeah.
even find it.
So they didn't even have the chance to fuck it up. Like they just They didn't show
It was
it.
just gone.
Didn't
It was like,
didn't
because
exist.
I was looking for it on IGN afterwards because I was at work, so I couldn't see it live.
Yeah.
And it just there's nothing there. Like when you click on like what it says on the YouTube page, it's just the IGN people talking about Nintendo shit.
Oh, that's because it was probably live at the time.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was like past.
I had the same issues.
No,
but,
that
like,
IGN video, when you go to the end of it where it's supposed to start, it shows you that Ash's game, and then it just cuts off in the middle of it, and that's it. That's the whole presentation.
Okay, well,
That's hilarious.
But that's
I
pretty
mean,
much all they
yeah.
showed.
I mean, yeah, but like
what,
if
Bandai
they had
Namco?
did it in a different way, like if they had shown like the diversity and everything of it while still showing games that like showed examples of it, like, hey, we believe in the LGBTQ community and this and that, and this is why our main characters in this game are part of that community, and like
Right.
showed like different aspects of games and things that like followed up with certain stuff, because like I think the main speaker was one of the directors of 2K, right? So like
Yeah.
they could have said something about that, but they just mega flopped, and that was just that was really bad. I remember
Yeah.
telling John while we were in the Xbox party chat, was like they actually have to actively change the Twitch chat to emote only because of all the stuff that was going on,
Yeah.
like text wise.
that's awesome.
And even then,
No
they
way.
put and then they put the Resident Sleeper emotes. Like they was just spamming Resident Sleeper emotes.
that's
And
awesome.
it was hilarious.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Twitter
Yeah,
was
so
also
Why
doing it.
bring that to E3, bro?
That's
See,
what we were
They
wondering.
didn't have
So-
shit to talk about.
John said the adult in me is all right with all this,
Mhm.
but as Alex says, the childhood in me, I just need the games.
Like, it's not the time for that.
That's the, like, again, it's important, and we need it, and arguably, like, if we were to break down which one was the most important thing to happen at E3, it's that one. Like,
Nah.
out of like necessity and just overall social importance, yeah, that the Take-Two conference was the most important one, because obviously that has real world implications and it's important and all, bobbity blue blah blah. I just think the delivery was bad, the timing was horrible, they didn't even show any like, we weren't rewarded for sitting through that thing, and it was just none of it was
I mean,
Also-
but what they would have shown? They're not going to show GTA. GTA is not going to be shown anytime soon.
that wasn't a
Well,
Rockstar
you want to
conference.
see some more? You want to see some more clips of NBA 2K 22 or whatever?
Bro,
What do you
that's
want?
one of the biggest companies to own a bunch of developers under them. They have at least one or two games to show. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here like there's a WWE 2K coming out that it's anticipated because the last couple of ones were fucking
'Cause the
ass
last one
cheeks.
fucked.
Exactly, and then
Last
they
one was
took a
all
year
fucked.
off, and they're like, "Yo,
Yeah.
this is the one. We're gonna fix it." That could have went. Shit, I would have taken some new 2K NBA footage. I would have taken literally anything, any game at this point. But no, it was thank you guys for tuning in and stay diversified. And
It was
then
an
they fist
episode of
bumped
the Playing
camera.
Pod. That's what they streamed.
It's the reverse playing pod because they're diverse
Yeah.
and inclusive, and we're.
Rafa,
the
I know where you
exact-
live. I'll beat your ass, dude. You talking shit.
Yeah.
Yo, you don't even come out here for normal shit. You're not
I'm
going to
coming
beat my
in
ass.
for malice.
Come on here then. Come beat my ass.
Except for
No, 'cause
Mal.
you
Yo,
want me to hang
I'll
out with
help
you.
out. John, I help you out if there's high C orange involved.
You're fucked now,
Guess-
Rafa.
You're fucked now.
You got
I
me-
expect Junior to be here before you, John.
Ooh.
That probably
Yeah.
hang out.
Yeah.
All right,
Alright.
continue before Rafa derails this even more.
All right, but-
You're the one talking about come over and beat my ass.
all right. Look.
Before Rafa continues.
Let's finish yesterday off real quick. All right, it wasn't just that horrible presentation. Also, we had the indie showcase yesterday, which is
I
pretty
missed
important.
that completely. I couldn't find that.
I watched it and I still missed it completely. Because there was for me,
Facts.
it was a bunch of like nothing stood out to me. I didn't see no Hollow Knight. I didn't see anything that's like, yo, that's cool. Just like if you picture indie games, that's what the fuck you got yesterday. It wasn't anything special. But
None of them looked good. None of them look interesting.
No,
Oh,
that's
I'm
not-
sure they look good.
that's not what I
but,
said.
like I just
Yeah.
don't remember them.
Yeah,
Some
no,
of
it's
them
like I
look good. I
saw-
just don't remember. Yeah.
It's like I saw a Steam sale.
That's
Yeah.
exactly. That's exactly what. That was exactly what it was like.
So the thing about it is like so indie games, or specifically when showcases like this, it's really hard to tell which ones are going to be that runaway hit just based off of the trailers that they show during the indie showcase. You know, you have to play them, the community has to get a hold of it, and then it'll go. But just based off of just the general like, spread, I don't know, nothing.
What a belt! He just pulled out a belt. He just pulled out a whole belt.
Oh.
I like how I'm getting blamed for derailing shit. He pulled out a whole belt.
I mean, he was just finishing off what was started earlier.
That's not fair.
Oh no.
No, but the indie showcase personally, I don't know if I just had the bad taste in my mouth from Rockstar. I mean, from Take-Two
2K
or 2K, whatever the fuck. But yeah, nothing really special. Did you guys see anything that like maybe that one in the showcase?
I missed it. I couldn't even find it. Another thing, I don't know what's going on with E3 this year. It was really hard to find some of the presentations.
That's because they were issuing takedown notices to everybody that wasn't IGN.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they made it a thing to this year.
Wait, they did?
Yeah, I guess if you didn't have a contract with them or something, if you didn't have express permission, you couldn't actually stream it. But
They
Rafa.
backpedaled on that, Alex.
Mhm.
well, it still happened.
They
Still happens.
I'm shaking my head because Hector was telling me the same thing, and I was arguing with him for about.
But here's the problem. It was like on stream. Was it while you were on stream, Rafa, when we were playing Smite, or was it after? I forget. But when we were like discussing that, I'm telling you,
It was after stream. It was after stream.
So Rafa was done streaming at one point, and I tell him, I was like, hey, be careful with streaming the E3 tomorrow, because people are straight up getting notices from E3 saying, if you stream this, you will get a cease and desist and a copyright strike on your channel.
Right.
And then, they start sharing it. We're like, hey, this has never happened before. Why are they doing it now? And it's because they were issuing like special contracts to certain streamers. Like, hey, you're allowed to stream this under us or whatever, like for us, and comment on it. And then after like the huge backlash that they got from a bunch of streamers that weren't part of the contract, they did backpedal afterwards. But Alex
That's
is right.
good,
That
though.
was the initial thing.
Yeah,
Ah.
Kind of whack though.
See, I didn't even know the backpedal.
Yeah.
yeah, they
Well-
backpedaled. They said you can do it if you want.
Well, I
That's why I
understand
streamed it.
because it was
That's why I streamed it.
it was specifically all digital this year. It wasn't like an actual showcase. And why would you watch it through the E3 when you could watch, Mr. Awesome stream the Nintendo, or your favorite creator stream the Nintendo, or whatever, content. So they'll lose views, and in that regard, I understand.
Yeah.
There's no conference.
Technically lose money or some
yeah.
shit like that.
I get it.
Especially if commercials were involved.
Exactly.
Mhm.
True.
So I
Yeah.
understand the business side of it, and yeah, it sucks because like creators use that to further their reach and their audience. So I see both sides. But at E3 Day 3, sucked major dick. Not gonna lie, not gonna sugarcoat
donkey
it. That
It was
horrible.
nothing good, right? No big announcements came out yesterday.
Nothing,
Day 3?
nothing earth shattering or anything like, whoa, that was the one. Nothing like that. A bunch of, again, no disrespect to the games that did get announced. It just wasn't anything like, like Starfield or Elden Ring. It wasn't anything like that caliber yesterday.
The only thing I was like remotely interested in was like Razer's panel. Razer had a whole panel this E3. And I was telling Hector about it. They have like this new laptop. I forget what the hell it's called, but it's the world's thinnest 14-inch laptop, and it's like the world's most powerful 14-inch laptop. Like it has a NVIDIA 30 something.
80.
Is it 3080?
I think so.
Which is like the best graphics card right now, right?
It's
In
the
this
cream of the
laptop,
crop.
yeah, it's like the NVIDIA 30 series is like the best one right now. It's in this tiny laptop. The laptop's battery life is like 14 hours or some shit like that.
That's a pretty
And it's
big
only
deal.
like $1,700, $1,400 or some shit like that. And I'm
I
like,
think it was 1700.
yeah, I'm like, that's not
It's not bad at
a
all.
lot.
Yeah.
For my Alienware is more expensive than that, and it doesn't have an NVIDIA 30.
So I can mine Bitcoin off of that.
You gotta talk to Razer guy. I don't know. You gotta talk to Razer man.
He's their guy.
I
was
only,
it?
I only
Get him on the
deal
pod.
with Doge.
Yeah,
Right,
And those.
Ooh, you're right. Can I mine Doge?
Well, sorry, but wasn't the Capcom one yesterday too?
Oh,
Capcom was
that-
yesterday.
that pissed me off. They didn't show shit. That's why I forgot about not
No way.
one thing. They said, "Hey, Resident Evil 7 was cool, right?"
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
No, my
It
bad.
was
Resident
Just
Evil-
registered.
the stream started. It had like the really cool, fancy, like introduction logo for Capcom. I'm like, oh, this
Yeah.
looks nice. And the lady's like, hey, what's up, guys? There's these 3 topics we're gonna talk about: Resident Evil. Yeah, I forgot what the other 2 was. Monster Hunter, and some other third
and then
shit.
our Street Fighter tournament that happened.
And-
Oh yeah.
So it's like, so these are the 2 things we're gonna talk about today, guys. So stay tuned for some of this.
He
We
said,
got
click.
here. And I was like, this is stupid.
They said we're
I stopped
working on
watching
stuff
it.
for Resident Evil that's already out.
It's like DLC for Resident Evil.
Like Monster Hunter is already
Monster
out.
Hunter.
We're
I don't
working on
give
other
a
shit for
I
that.
don't give a single fuck about Monster Hunter. And and Street Fighter. I don't care about Street Fighter either. So
You know what I realized about this podcast is like we're the only content creators.
We're the
They'll
gaming
sugarcoat it. They'll be like, yeah, it's not my favorite. Like to stay PC, we'll be out here
Yeah.
like, yo, fuck Capcom, Monster
I
Hunter
know,
sucks
dude.
dick.
they're like,
We ain't gonna have shit.
Fuck Take Two
Yo,
gotta-
don't
diversity.
email any companies, bro, for no sponsor.
if we ever make it out the gutter, they're gonna be like, oh, Capcom's gonna be like Geekjar 3000. Oh, Rafa, I don't give a fuck about my no. Like,
It's okay. We know who we are.
You know how like they do the live reactions, right?
Yeah.
The other creators be like, oh my god, it's we're gonna be like, dude, fuck that shit.
Bro, what the fuck is this?
What the fuck is this bullshit? Yeah. This ain't GTA 6.
Out of Capcom?
Oh my god.
at a Capcom conference.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah. So yeah, yesterday pretty lackluster. I completely
Lackluster as hell.
forgot
It was
Capcom
bad.
even
Me
showed
too.
up
Yeah,
yesterday.
100%.
Oh
was
my
bad,
god.
man.
No Dead
Completely
Rising,
forgot.
no new Marvel vs. Capcom. Hell, no new Street Fighter, no nothing.
that would've
No
been nice.
nothing. So let's move on to today. We already kind of touched on the Bandai Namco band. What's the order?
Bandai
there?
Namco.
Bandai
Jesus
Namco.
Christ.
Them Bandai Namco's conference. They talked
Band-Aid.
about Ashy the game. You get some lotion and you rub it.
Ashy
that's
the game.
That's it.
Was the game.
House
no,
of Ashes.
House of Ashes is one of those. Is it the same people that made House of Medea? Whatever the fuck that game is.
You about to say Medea.
House of Medea. The House of
Medea.
Medea.
Medea's family house or whatever.
Yeah,
the
they
hell
made
movie
the
is.
Tyler Perry game. Is that the one?
Made of
Tyler
Madonna?
Perry.
Made of Madonna?
But that one, right? That one.
Yeah, it's part of
Yeah.
the Dark Pictures anthology series. So they have,
Right.
I think it's called The Maid of Medan, which is the one that takes place in the ship.
Yeah, that's House of Medea.
It's also Medea's house. There was another one. I forget its name, but it deals with Salem, like the Salem witch
We
trials
were-
and stuff like
We were gonna play it, we never did, John.
We never played it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that one, and now this one, House of Ashes. Like I actually very much enjoy the Dark
They're
Pictures
fun. They're fun
anthology.
games. Yeah.
It's
Are they
really,
all
really fun.
connected, like story wise, or they're just like part of the same genre?
And anthology
No.
means different stories, Hector.
Anthology, it's like it's under the umbrella of the Dark Pictures story, but anthology is it's separate stories per game. Like they may have
Yeah.
like one or two things that tie them together. Like maybe you'll see something from one game in another or some shit. But as far as story, they're completely different.
They're completely different stories. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Rafa, you're an asshole. Okay, continue.
For
on,
that-
Alex.
that's why I started laughing because I'm like, yo,
I know,
he
yeah.
asked a
I was
question.
just like,
Anthology means. I'm like, yo.
I was also
like-
gonna be like that, but I
I
toned
know
it down.
what anthology meant,
I
but
toned it
I'm
down.
asking for
Yeah.
other people who do not Rafa.
Right. But all right, that was pretty much it for them. They announced some Dragon Ball Z Kakarot DLC, I guess. And
were you
Wait, real quick,
watching?
yo, that title for the DLC for Dragon Ball Z is disgusting. It's Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Trunks. I forgot Warrior or something. I'm like, you're just
Android
naming
Saga.
fucking characters now.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the third DLC, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Trunks Vegeta Piccolo. Like, man, what the fuck is that?
it's comma.
like, what the fuck is that?
Hot
Vegeta
fuego.
Piccolo.
It's Dragon Ball Z Kakarot space dash
It's like
Trunks.
colon.
That's
semicolon.
They're just stacking the names on each other. It looks
Super
bad,
Saiyan
but-
got Super Saiyan.
Right, they just start naming all this. They just start naming Dragon Ball shit. That's the game.
Okay. Let's just talk about the biggest one because this is our saving grace. The only good thing to happen in the last 2 days of E3, maybe. Nintendo. Hey, nope.
Yeah,
He said, "Lock this shit up."
Hey, we're going in. So of course, we had to bring on Mr. Awesome, our Nintendo correspondent over there
in the streets.
In the streets, because obviously Hector's the in-house Nintendo correspondent. So I want to see you two duke it out. No, let's talk about it. A lot of there's a hair in my mouth. That's cool. A lot of really big announcements.
bro.
Hey.
Oh, whoa!
All right. So let's talk about how we felt about Nintendo's Direct overall, and then we can get into specifics. So I'm gonna toss it over to the streets correspondent, and then immediately after to Hector to see how we felt. So Junior, how did you feel overallness about
Honestly,
this? Yeah.
Thanks for asking me, Alex. Yeah, I felt great. Oh, I'm sorry.
He said it felt great.
What, dude?
Rafa, keep it
What
up,
were
bro.
you a part of?
He said, "Keep it up, bro."
Boy's gonna fuck you up, dude. I'm like,
Come get me, Junior.
Anything
Found the
for that
enforcer.
icy orange.
You beat me hard enough. High C Orange comes out.
Yo.
okay.
What?
Wait, Alex, you're not drinking icy orange, are you?
Yeah, I got a whole jug of it.
Same.
Oh,
64 ounce.
Yeah, 64 ounces of
Icy
it.
Orange.
Yo, real quick,
Nah,
imagine
in
rolling
terms
up
of
to
the Direct-
McDonald's. I'm sorry. Imagine rolling up to McDonald's, that fat ass jug, and just filling it up with fucking
I'm just here
icy.
for this.
Top me
man,
up,
not
my guy.
really.
Just give him the whole thing.
It's free refills, right?
Yo, low key, Junior makes me want to go after this to get just go to the drive-thru of McDonald's and get some high
So,
orange.
if you
legit.
do that, please record the whole thing and send it to me.
I'm legit. I'm legit thinking. I'm like, damn, that should be busting, boy. Like I'm really thinking.
Hey.
Mhm.
I know we're supposed to talk about Nintendo real quick. Is that available everywhere, or is that just an Illinois thing?
I'm pretty sure it's available
I'm
everywhere.
I'm about to go to.
It's an Illinois. It's an Illinois
I would say
exclusive.
that's the mission. Definitely go
you
check
should
it out.
you should call your local McDonald's. Be like, hey, y'all got high C
Yo,
Orange?
No.
you gonna call
I
McDonald's
don't
for
like
ice?
McDonald's. Don't give me water, bro.
Y'all got high C orange or what?
I will say people call McDonald's to see if the ice cream machine is working. So asking for high C orange would not be that
I
surprising.
mean, you kind of have to do that.
Yeah.
That ice cream shouldn't be
like,
That shit
hey, yo,
never
is that
works
shit
all
done
the time.
again, or can I go?
That's funny as hell.
All right, man. Look, Nintendo. I'm
I
gonna Google the
apologize.
high C orange, but let's talk about Nintendo.
Yeah, ice orange do be busting in my mouth.
It do be okay. Junior, how'd you feel about Nintendo's Direct?
Honestly, I don't want to sound too pessimistic off the rip, but it didn't feel like an E3 Direct. It felt like a regular smegular Direct, just so happened to happen at E3. It wasn't none of that boom boom left right type of thing. Nah, all this shit could have been announced January, and I would have been okay with it.
You're a hater, bro. You're a hater. I always know it.
I honestly.
What did
was
they
not
show?
expecting that.
What you mean with the show?
Hold on. What do you mean with the show? Metroid? Huh?
I did not see this going.
New
guys.
Metroid?
That's it.
That could have been a January thing.
It's been
Bro,
like
you're a hater.
16, wait,
You're a
was it
hater,
19
bro.
years since the last
It's
2D
been 19
Metroid.
years. All right.
Yeah.
You're a hater,
Maybe
bro.
Metroid could take it.
Breath
That's
of
the only
the
thing.
Wild 2? Wow.
Oh, like 20
Hater.
seconds of gameplay.
So
What
What
was
are
just
they?
a trailer? No, it
best-
was just a,
the
it was a
best
cinematic.
game announced out of all three, Mario Party Superstars, baby.
I am
And
excited.
that was pretty
And it's online play. Let's
Right.
fucking go. I'm so
I haven't
hyped.
been this excited for
it's
Mario
really
Party in a
back-
hot minute.
Yeah.
This brings me back to a conversation I had with Alex like 2-3 years ago.
That's
Where I
me.
said, yo, you think Mario Party will ever get online? And he was like, no, people don't have the attention span for that. And then
You said
right when they
that?
announced
That sounds like
Mario
something Alex would
Party-
say.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, that's something I
Yeah,
definitely
we were
say.
playing Mario Tennis at the time.
But how long did it take for that to happen?
We're talking Nintendo time here,
What kind
bro.
of
Nintendo
is
fans?
that?
No, and from my understanding, when they dropped the online for the one that came out on the Switch, it was only certain mini games, right? It wasn't like a whole ass board game. Right. So I still stand by me saying that people aren't gonna have the attention span for a whole ass Mario Party.
You didn't let
game.
me finish. Hold up.
Go ahead.
Now
Finish.
they added this feature to save, And as soon as they said that, I was like, Alex got correct.
Oh shit! You can save it.
You
Hey,
can save it.
online?
Yeah, you can save it. Yeah.
Daddy Reggie heard somewhere in that Airbnb heard Alex.
no, because I mean Mario Party games
excited.
can run
Yeah.
a long ass time, and dude, like
Forever, bro.
people be busy out here, you know. So it is what it is.
I
But
disagree
I'm
with
happy.
that.
that-
So it's like, so what it seems like if you start like your own like custom game, I feel like that's how you can pause it. So I don't think you can like do it like you just play with random people. I don't think that's gonna be a feature because you can't play with random people.
Not too sure.
right. Well, I'm
So like,
curious.
if us 5 here make a lobby, I don't know if it's up to 5 people or not. I think isn't it just 4? But whatever. They
think
just
it's
say
4.
we make our own private lobby, then we could pause the game and leave it until next time.
That's awesome.
That's the feeling that I get from what they were saying.
Like that.
Am I incorrect here? But you haven't been able to do that before, right? You can't. I don't remember ever being able to save your Mario Party and
No,
going back to it.
You have to finish the game.
Nah,
You would always have to
That's-
finish the game.
You have to finish the game.
That is a game changer.
It is.
It's
I
one of
like-
those
and-
things. It's one of those things you don't really think about until you got it.
Right.
It's like
and
such a. It's like a of course thing, but
it's gonna have a bunch of classic maps on there. I think it said like at least 4 classic maps.
Mhm.
Over-
5 maps from the N64 era, baby.
Yes. Over 100 mini games
From all the games,
from
baby.
all Mario Parties. Let's fucking go! I'm so hyped.
I am
my-
super hyped.
My revenge will come. My revenge
Rafa,
will be
you are
here.
never winning a
Rafa,
Mario
it could
Party
be
game.
2020. It could be
It's going to
2021,
happen, baby.
2022, 23. It don't matter. You're not winning.
It's happening. It's happening.
You're not
Before
winning.
that, yo, I'm gonna face y'all in this.
Wait,
That's
hold
like-
on.
what is that?
It's
You
lagging.
froze.
What is it? Don't move.
Is it Glover?
Oh, hey!
Oh, shit. Mario Party 2,
I
baby.
lost in Mario Party 2.
Is that the one I
I
have?
lost in all the Mario Parties. Yeah, I think it is the one. That one you had. I think it's the one you
Yeah,
had.
I
too.
think
that
I
is
have
the one we have.
Yeah.
Rafa lost in that one. Confirmed.
Yeah.
So Junior's, surprisingly, I
Hey,
wasn't expecting that. He thought it was very lackluster. Hector, our in-house correspondent to
I want to
Nintendo.
hear some.
How did
I'm
you
gonna keep
feel
it a
about it?
stack with you. The only
up.
thing that I was semi-hyped for, I'm a fan, but I'm not that big of a fan, was Metroid. Other than that,
Oh my god, y'all bugging, bro. Y'all dumb as hell.
hear me out though. The Kazuya announcement was dope as fuck. I'll give it
That was
that.
cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was dope. Tekken character coming in, and I watched like a video later, and apparently he's also semi. It looks like he's kind of like input heavy, like the other 2 Street Fighter characters. So that'll be cool. But besides that, I was happy about the WarioWare baby.
Nice.
WarioWare.
Okay,
Fuck
I see you
yeah.
guys.
I fuck with WarioWare heavy, and then what was the other game? I mean, I was kind of Breath of the Wild 2. I mean, it was like a small glimpse, and I actually just read legit right now that they do have a definitive title for it, but they don't want to give it out just yet because it will spoil what the story's about. So-
WarioWare?
No, for Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, for
WarioWare.
WarioWare. Yeah, they're gonna spoil the
WarioWare
story.
is a mini game.
End of Earth, WarioWare.
Yeah,
But
so like,
honestly, though, I really wanted a
Collapse of
name.
Northern government.
yeah,
Yes,
no,
the
but
whole
like
game.
they straight up said that if they had given the name, it would have given away the entire story. So they're like,
Don't-
we're staying away from telling you the actual name of Breath of the Wild 2.
So I feel like
Breath
maybe
of the
don't
Wild
put
2
it
's
in the
Zelda's
title.
dead.
Zelda's dead.
Rest in peace, Zelda.
R.I.P.
Breath of
Link.
the Wild 2.
Wow,
Y'all
I
peep that wait, real quick. Did you peep that Link has he has a metal arm now? He's got like a prosthetic arm or some shit like that.
What does it
peeped that.
remind you of, John?
And he can use the force. They just stole that from Konami. That's Phantom Pain. It's Metal Gear 5 Phantom Pain.
or
Oh my
or
God.
Bionic Commando.
It's Phantom Pain 2.
It's
Legend of Zelda
Link
Phantom
is
Pain
obviously
2.
Big Boss.
Damn.
Obviously Link is boss.
Damn.
And it's
Yeah.
connected to Metal Gear. Everybody understands.
Oh shit! No, this is some crazy.
There we
But
go.
hold on, before
You heard
we
it
go
here
on a
first.
crazy tangent, I just want to say that the final verdict on the Nintendo thing was it was dog shit because they didn't say shit about Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I
Nah,
forgot.
you're bugging, bro.
It was
They don't really
Dude,
mention
you.
Pokemon.
they
They
didn't
don't.
at all.
Oh, but in other E3s, they either be like, yeah, this is coming out. But then usually Pokemon has their own E3, but it
Yeah.
didn't happen at all.
But I
Actually,
mean,
you
to
got a
like, miss out
Pokemon
on that.
Direct. You got a Pokemon Direct like a month ago. Relax.
All right, bring it back.
That's probably
Pokemon
why.
needs another.
No,
I
they
wanna
just-
know more
they
of the
just put
same.
out some big
Look,
shit.
man,
They already
I want
announced
to
it.
know. I want to know that the bully tactics to change the art style from chibi to non-chibi were effective. I want to know that that is not what's
Wait.
coming my way.
don't like the cheapy art style?
No, it is terrible.
That's what they
Damn.
look like in the game.
Yeah, but there's
when
like a
you
Yeah,
better.
play
There's like
Overworld.
3D chibi. I don't like that. Like, give me like 2D chibi, or give me like the.
Then go play the old fucking games.
Right.
What do you mean?
How are you gonna go from Sword and Shield character models to chibi?
Because
Easy.
it's a remaster
You just
of
design
the
it.
other game.
Nah, Sword and Shield's ran like garbage, bro. I'd rather them do chibis for this one. It's Gen 4, man. I don't want pop in and pop out on a regular overworld.
I would love that. Imagine
and pop
just
out?
a random. What is it? What, man, what was the overworld?
The
a
wild
Bidoof.
area?
Just
No,
a Bidoof
never.
popping out of nowhere. You're
A
telling me that wouldn't?
No, bro. Miss me with that.
Homie. You're right, dude. You're bugging, bro.
I
That
am.
chibi is
You're out of pocket.
wackamundo.
I have to
And
say,
Pokemon
I am
Snap DLC.
genuinely
You're a sissy baka for that.
surprised. I'm genuinely surprised that you guys didn't feel strong about the direct. Like I was expecting you guys to like it more than me. 'Cause I enjoyed
Yeah,
the
did
shit
you
out of
enjoy
it.
that?
Yeah. See, y'all
What
don't
the
understand.
hell?
Advance Wars remake is huge. I
That was-
love Advance Wars.
Full type.
What else? Advance Wars was lit. Mario
They showed
Party.
us- They showed us more on Mario Golf. That looks like a lot
that
of
game
fun.
looks fucking fun. I didn't even know Battle Golf was a thing. That's fucking
Battle
awesome,
golf,
or whatever
yeah.
that's
I like
called.
the speed golf. We could run into each other. and
Yeah.
push each other aside. That is a lot of fun.
What else was it? Hold on, I got the list right here. What am I talking about? What
Is
else?
this Bizarre Land?
Fucking Metroid Dread, dude. I'm super fucking.
That
hyped
shit
for
looks
that.
so good, dude.
Oh,
Metroid
I'm
Dread.
shocked it's coming out so soon, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah, I'm
like,
also I'm
yo,
very shocked about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
It
else
was
we
like
got?
October. That's literally 3 months from now.
Yeah. What else? What else we talking about here? I mean, yeah, the Breath of the Wild shit. I mean, that was cool, but it wasn't anything like, whoa, that's amazing. But no, overall, I enjoyed it. Granted, there wasn't anything like earth-shattering either here, but I am excited about a lot of the games that were announced. You know, overall as a presentation,
yeah.
it wasn't the best, but
By
liked
far,
it.
best E3. I can't sit here and deny that personally. At least I was there and I was actually in hype. Whoa! I don't got horses. First of all,
Well, if you did, you better hold them.
Wait, so you think this is the best
what was a
E3?
better E3?
You think? Okay, wait.
You better not say
think-
trash box.
You think
called
that the
it Trash
Nintendo E3 Direct is the best E3 Direct of all E3 this year? Granted, we didn't get much this year, but this is the best. The best.
My opinion, in my gaming opinion, yes.
Where's my
And
Xbox at?
He
let's
doesn't
run,
like
There's no
Xbox.
Xbox
Of course
hat.
it's
Wait,
not
hold on,
gonna
hold on,
be.
hold
I
on.
say
Yeah,
yeah.
bro.
I'm not surprised that.
let's run back that list of who has the best gaming opinions. Junior's at the bottom. I'm at the top. I'm joking. No.
And where's the end call in this?
He's just gonna hang
How do I
up.
leave?
No. For me, I have to, bias or not, fanboyness or not, I have to give it to Xbox for me, just because they like the Game Pass service and what they did personally was way too
okay.
crazy for like 27 of those 30 games are all gonna be there. You just download them, you're good to go. And the caliber of games that they announced are fucking insane. Like that's me. Like I love Nintendo's. I give them second. Even if the rest of the presentations were dog shit, weren't dog shit, I will still give them second because they had a really strong outing, and I am actually excited for I would say 90% of what they showed. And the only reason I'm saying 90 is because I think I'm missing a couple games, and I don't want to say I'm excited for it. I'm afraid there was like Xenoblade or whatever in there.
Alex, you tell me you're not excited for Just Dance 2022, man?
I'm not excited for that.
Come on, baby.
I knew there was some bullshit in there.
They showed Worms. In there.
Yeah.
Worms too, yeah.
I'm hyped for
Yeah,
Worms.
it was
completely
really
missed that
hyped for
one.
Worms.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in that. It wasn't like in that quick. Like these are the other games that are coming out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It
was real quick.
Cruising is back, and dude, I am fucking hyped as hell for Cruising.
That is cruising. I like cruising.
Yeah,
Never played that.
Cruisin' is a old school, like it was big in the arcades and in the
Like
64.
right?
Yeah, it was like a.
Cruisin'
It's one of those
USA.
you drive
Yeah.
like it's on a.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's called Cruisin'
The old school
USA,
one, yeah.
Cruisin' World. There's a couple, but it's one of those arcade drivers where
Oh shit!
you drive like straight and you kind of just it wasn't super crazy, but it's super fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that that's coming back,
That
that
had the pony in it, right?
I'm sorry.
Had a pony in it.
You had like a unicorn in this one. Yeah,
Yes, yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
the man.
that was the game. All right, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
You sold me.
Cruisin', I love it. That's
Cruisin's great.
the song we use.
That
for,
sounds like it was your favorite E3 game.
No,
For
it
me,
wasn't.
no.
For me, no.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No.
Rafa's
I'm-
over there a little too quiet though.
He's asleep.
I'm asleep.
Night night, Rafa.
no.
Don't wake him.
That's a good question. So
Waking
now that E3 is done, right? And I guess we've all seen the show. What was our favorite game, I guess, or announcement this year? And I know it's hard, especially because I didn't prep you for that question. But let's go down the line. I'm gonna give it to Hector first.
Cool.
Yeah, get the trash out the way.
That's not what I meant by that.
Why are you doing that?
that? That's not.
How do I
what
just leave a group? Like the fuck this podcast. How do I leave the entire group, bro?
Hey, not me, him. He said it. I didn't say
It is
anything.
time to assume the role of Rector.
Rector, come in.
Right.
I will become the new R. Damn, what? So I talked to John about it probably yesterday or the day before,
You
but
did?
yeah, so I really liked what was it, Redfall, but after thinking about it like a lot, I am definitely the most hyped for Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite to me just takes the cake. It is going to be the game that I was most excited to learn about. Redfall was really interesting. It was one of those games that I was not expecting to be as interested in, which is why I had said it was my favorite of the Xbox at the time. But if we're saying overall which game was my favorite, it has to be Halo Infinite. I just love the fact that not only it's going to be free to play for multiplayer for absolutely everyone who owns an Xbox, but also
Easy, bro.
it's easy clap. It's like everybody's going to be playing it. It's hands down. And probably one of my most favorite things that I don't know if we talked about it during the last pod, but they announced no loot boxes. Once you buy the battle pass one time, it is free, or not free. You keep it for the entirety of its existence. You never have to renew it. And what are the stuff I think I'm missing? Yeah, so it's like once you buy it one time, you don't have to buy it ever again. And all the cosmetics and everything are really simple and understandable. Are really easily to understand how to achieve them and things like that, and get them and things like that. So, Halo Infinite, hands down, has to take E3 best game.
Super excited for Halo.
Is the battle royale on PC too?
So they didn't announce Battle Royale.
Oh, the free to play multiplayer.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
It's crossplay. Yeah.
It's crossplay.
So Xbox PC can't play
I haven't
together.
heard battle royale.
There's a rumor that that's gonna happen, but they just haven't announced it yet. All they've announced is that campaign comes out, which you can buy the campaign, or it might be. I don't know if it's confirmed, but it might be on the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. But for sure, multiplayer is free for everybody.
It is.
so.
It is on Game Pass.
Insane.
Okay.
Halo, the story is day one on Game Pass.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah, which is another reason why I just think Game Pass is just top tier. Like the 27 of those games that they announced day one on Game Pass, like that's just an auto W to me.
The
That's auto
the
W.
campaign for Halo is still gonna be multiplayer, right? I don't see why they would change that. It's always been that way.
You know what? They really haven't
It's always
said
been, and it probably will be.
Yeah.
They really haven't said anything about it, but I would assume so.
Yeah, I don't know why it struck me. No, struck
It
me.
did not.
Having a stroke.
Yeah, I'm currently having a stroke.
It's an error.
It struck me for some reason as it's gonna be single player. I don't know why, but I hope not. I hope it still keeps that whole multiplayer, because I mean the campaign for Halo is some of the most fun multiplayer experiences I've ever had. Especially
So
when
frustrating.
Especially when they had the theater mode that I brought up last time, and you can go back and rewatch it. So when John throws a grenade and he kills me, I can go back and relive that moment over and over. and over
John
again.
throws the grenade. You are the worst person to play any co-op experience at all ever, no matter what the game.
I would have to disagree. I have the most fun playing campaign with Alex.
And it's
Because
both of
you are both a bunch of
dumb.
fucking animals and you don't play the story. You just fuck
all right.
around.
It's like Rafa. Look,
Because we don't drink icy orange.
That's
That's
No,
exactly
what
there
what
you
it
go.
is.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
why.
but it's okay. So
I'll play with you, John. I'll buy an extra box.
So
See, there we go, my guy right
coincidentally, my favorite announcement is also the game that me and Rafa are gonna play together. It's gonna be Kiwi's. What is it? What was that game called, Rafa? Kiwi.
The Kiwi game.
Kiwi game.
The postal Kiwi
The postal
game.
service.
So
game,
what is
yeah.
that? I was literally taking
Yeah,
a shit when it was going on.
That looked a lot of fun. I'm not gonna even.
Could
joke.
someone explain it to me?
So two little, little extinct birds. Are they extinct? Little kiwi birds? I don't even know if they're extinct or not. But
Bro, I can't even spell this game on Google.
I know what a kiwi is. Yeah,
Okay.
the little bird, right?
yeah, the little flightless bird.
Mhm.
There's two of them, right? And then they work at a postal service, like little, and then you have to like put words and letters together, and like send out like postcards and shit like that.
Put words together.
Yeah, and you have to work as a team. You and
Sounds
your
like a
partner.
clusterfuck.
It sounds like it's gonna be a blast.
Yeah,
Like-
I can't wait.
Yeah,
Sounds
and,
like ass.
then there's environmental like traps and shit, like little mini tornadoes that show up. And,
So overcooked, but a postal service, like a mailroom.
It's a cute cooperative postal puzzler. All right, John, that's what it is. So
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me. I apologize.
understand that.
A puzzler. Excuse me. I apologize.
no. For my favorite
my bad.
announcement, didn't change. It was still Battlefield 2040, whatever the fuck year that was, 2042. That for me is my most hyped game. I cannot wait. Fuck it. Battlefield's one of my favorite franchises, and the fact that this one just seems to be doing all of it and taking to heart what the community does and adding the weather and all that.
I
I'm
love
just
that. Yeah,
super hyped, super fucking hyped. It seems that they've like learned from their missteps the last couple of games. It's like, yo, let's give the people what they want and let's let them do what they want and hit and throw them in a tornado. So I'm all for that. That's my biggest game for sure. That and hold on, I had a joke and I lost it. What was the game? Guardians of the Galaxy, baby. Hey.
it's not even a joke. You just said a game.
It's just a game.
Yeah,
I
it's just a
understand
joke.
it,
The joke
and I
game.
doubled down.
Because they showed the entire game over the course of E3. I'm so tired of that game already. And
They showed it on the Switch too. They showed it on the
yeah,
Direct
they
as well,
showed
right?
they had
did.
the audacity to show that bullshit again. I'm like, yo, relax.
Ew.
All right. So, who went already? Hector went. I went. Junior, did
Rafa,
you go?
want to go?
I'm
no,
gonna
go,
throw
John. I'm gonna go after you, John.
Okay, everybody throw whoever
Okay.
they want. Everybody just talk at the same time. Go ahead.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah.
I'll
Somebody.
go.
Okay, go, John.
Oh boy. See, all the games that you guys mentioned, like I'm super excited for Halo. That's one of my favorite games of all time. I'm excited for the new Battlefield. Sadly, the top one is still Sea of Thieves for me, just because it came out of left field to me. I just wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting a Pirates of the Caribbean mashup, let alone an original story expansion. I'd assume like maybe the pirate ship or like maybe Jack Sparrow's like hat or something like that. But for an entire story to be dedicated to Pirates of the Caribbean, I was literally thrown for a loop. Nothing else at all even came close to it. The only thing that could possibly come close to that would have been Metroid. I think it's called Metroid Dread.
Dread, yeah.
Yes.
That I loved Metroid. Like I just recently got into them. I've been playing it on the NES. I beat the one that came out, the Samus Returns or something like that came out on the 3DS
Yes,
or some shit like that. I fucking love the side scroller ones. They're awesome. So like seeing that we're gonna get another one, I'm super hyped. I'm gonna fucking get that. And Mario Party. It's the last one. It fucking left a nasty taste in my mouth. Did not feel correct. It just didn't feel right. So for this one to be fully multiplayer, N64 maps, like 100 of the OG fucking levels and shit. I'm like, bro, just take my money.
Yeah.
That's a for sure. That's a for sure. for
Dude,
me.
it's October. That's right there.
And it's so soon too. Like, yo, we'll give that to Nintendo. Like a lot of Nintendo shit that they were like, or whatever the fuck. Like they're coming out so soon. Like
Yeah.
so soon. I'm super hyped. I'm really hyped for what's coming out so far.
Holiday season for Nintendo is gonna be fuego. There's
Mhm.
gonna be so much stuff
Yeah.
coming out this holiday season. Like they're gonna be making all the profit from 2020 and the beginning of this year. They're making it all in the end of the year, baby.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I love it. I love to see it because the Switch was dry for a minute there, but it looks like it's
Yeah.
getting ready to get wet again.
Big dry.
So, Rafa,
Yeah.
favorite game before we toss it to Mr. Awesome.
John beat me to it. I was gonna say Mario Party.
Ooh.
It's gold time, baby. I'm hyped as fuck for it. I'm looking forward to Battlefield. I'm looking forward to some other games here and there, but none of them got me to like yell out loud, like just scream like, yeah, I'm fucking down for this shit. Like it's Mario Party online. Like it's the best of the best. You get your couch co-op, with the couch gameplay, but we're all in our own house away from each other. It's the best.
Yeah, that's
You
a
know?
good mix.
Yeah, right.
I've never seen someone
Exactly.
so excited to lose back to back games.
I can't wait. I'm getting my revenge. I cannot wait. It's gonna be great.
It's not gonna happen.
By the way, I know you didn't ask us this, but I'm just gonna throw in my opinions about E3 in general.
Then can Junior go first? Let Junior go first.
Are we gonna talk about like the best and the worst?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, well, we can.
This is the wrap-up show.
Oh, okay. Fine, okay, cool. I didn't know you were gonna do that. Okay. Yeah. So Mario Party.
All right, Mr. Awesome himself. Why was your favorite game Super Monkey Ball?
That's right. Oh,
I
yeah,
can't wait.
that
I
does.
can't wait for that either. By the way, I'm excited for that too.
That means I'm
Nah,
hyped for it.
it's something I noticed with this E3. It's a bunch of like, not a bunch, but a good portion of it was just like remasters and recollections.
Mhm.
Super Monkey Ball is dope. It's not my favorite, but it's dope that it's getting that treatment again. But my favorite E3 game, and at this point it sounds like beating a horse to death or whatever the saying is. I'm not a cowboy. It's Mario Party, bro.
Yeah, baby, Mario Party.
There you have it.
So,
Dude,
when I
Mr.
saw
Rose
that,
is not
my
a cowboy.
when I saw that announcement, like my childhood self, my adult self didn't scream. My inner childhood self screamed from the depths of my heart, bro.
Yeah.
It's just the first three Mario parties, hands down, best Mario parties, bro.
Hey, yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
excited. I wanted to replay them all on the channel, but now I kind of don't have to. I could just play the new ones. I don't gotta get that blister on my hand no more.
Right.
I remember that fucking pain for that 64
having to
joystick.
do this
Oh my
shit.
god.
Yeah, word. Oh, I don't know. And it's stupid because it's like a party game and it's my favorite E3 game. I could have sat here and said Metroid or Breath of the Wild, but no, just a game about throwing dice and breaking friendships.
That's
Board
what it
game,
is,
man.
man. That's what it is.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
Mario
That's the best.
Party fucking sweep. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting most of you
Yes.
guys to say that. That's awesome. That's really
Yes.
I'm
awesome.
so happy, man. I'm
So
so
glad.
happy that it's getting its due diligence.
Yum yum yum.
Actually, because Mario Party's been kind of garbage since like
Mhm.
5.
Yeah.
So
since-
it's like,
Oh,
I like the last one. Super Mario Party was super fun. It's just like, just trying to find its footing, but it was still like, nah,
yeah.
there yet. So I'm happy they're going back and they're remaking the old ones, and then once they make a new one, they're gonna be like, "Oh, all right, this worked, and this is what we got to do."
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh, the future of Mario Party looks great. All right, Rafa. Go
Oh.
ahead and say, wait, what?
One thing. So I know Mario Party's online and everything, but I
Yes.
kind of want to go to Chicago because I do this thing called Drunk Mario Party.
Ooh.
Oh.
I kind of want to play with you guys.
Let's do it. I'm down as
Dude,
fuck.
I'll bring the high C, baby.
I actually just got an idea, but that'll have to be an off-pod idea reference. I think if you're picking up what I'm putting down.
I'm picking it up. Hey, pin it. We'll talk about it right after we get off of this joint. All right. But yes, I'm 1,000% down for Drunk Mario Party. 1,000%.
Yes,
Any,
John.
any
Gotta get
drunk
ready
and
to
Mario
die.
in it. Any drunk Mario, I'm
Hold
down
on,
with.
pause. You said get ready to die? What?
Wait, what?
Is that what you said?
I don't know if you want me to break down the rules on the podcast. I can do it
Yeah,
after.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, no, I'm curious. Go ahead.
I want to hear this. I want to hear this now.
It's not bad. It just depends on how many turns you take.
Oh, Rafa
Which
died.
10 is the max, I would say. So it's all right. So you play mini games, right?
Correct.
First place, if you win, you don't drink anything. Second and third place, you drink half a shot. Fourth place, you drink a whole shot.
Rafa's gonna
As
die
time
that
goes
night.
on,
I'm not gonna make it past the
so
mini game too.
every time you're level, like every time you're placed. Oh, in the mini games, right?
mini game, yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm
Like
not getting-
you
I'm not
Yo.
getting past mini game
advantage
too.
because you're good at the mini games, but if you're paired up with someone that's ass, you're fucked, bro.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
you're-
Don't
Rafa's
put me with
gonna
Rafa.
get
Don't put me with Rafa.
faded.
Don't put me with
Who wants to
Rafa.
die with me?
Rafa's gonna get faded.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna get fucked up.
Like you can also drink beer on the side, like if you know that battle shit. Like it doesn't have to be the 10 mini games. It could be battle mode. I can be battling Alex for all I know, and he beats me. That's another one I didn't look forward to doing.
That is
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That's
Man,
all fun.
I
I
That's
tell you, you get trash, bro. Don't work the next day because
Hell-
it's bad.
We're
Hell
doing it on
no.
Friday night,
I'm
please.
ready.
Doing it Monday morning. On Monday morning.
Okay.
That game come out.
Okay.
At work.
When did that game come out?
It comes out October.
October. Halloween, baby.
Does it really come out on
Does it
Halloween?
actually?
No, it doesn't.
I was
It's
about
like,
to say that is
Early-
crazy.
I just said Halloween. It's like mid. It's like
29th?
mid October.
I'm down, bro.
Mario
gonna
Party
get
Sheesh. Okay.
2021. What's this game called?
We all dressing like Tiger Woods for Mario Golf or what?
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Trying to tuck in your shirts?
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll have to wear.
Or,
Right.
or hold on, sorry, Rafa. This is a brilliant idea that I need you to shut up for. We dress up as characters from Mario, and we go to Top Golf and record a video. Thoughts?
Ooh.
Down.
I'm not against that either. I'm
down.
not against that
Rafa
either.
has to be Mario though.
Hell yeah.
I have- I have to be Mario?
I'll bring iced tea.
I'm gonna wear a red tie and do my hair straight up, and that's my attire. That's it.
But me butt ass naked.
And
Me
we
butt
have-
ass naked with a DK tie.
Bro, I'm gonna come in as Yoshi just with a
There you
saddle on my
go.
back.
All right, Rafa, what were you gonna say about the
Yeah.
worst shit about E3?
Oh, I was just gonna give my thoughts, just my final thoughts of
In
E3.
conclusion,
Yeah, okay. give the-
Conclusion.
yeah,
There
okay,
we go.
that's fine. Let's do that. Let's give our conclusions and discuss content outside of this podcast. Go ahead.
So, out of everything, I was more hyped watching Nintendo Direct, but not being biased, Xbox did have the best presentation because what Xbox did was sell you the Game Pass through and through, and it wasn't none of this hey cringy talk here and there. Junior, wait your turn.
Hey, I was
Okay.
gonna say
oh my god.
why are you disrespecting Mr.
I'm
House?
just acting. I'm just acting up for Junior. What's up with Junior? What's going on?
I agree with you, bro. Because not at any moment they mentioned physically the word Game Pass. They just put it on screen,
They
bro.
just smacked it
they
on
just
there.
showed the
bro.
screen,
That's
yeah.
how powerful Game Pass is, bro. All you
It's
gotta do
good.
is just put the numbers, those two
Li-
words.
Literally
That's
no
it.
sound or nothing. It just said day one on Game Pass. Like right
And
after day one on Game Pass.
And on
Look,
top of that, like they didn't have any cringy ass actors saying cringe ass
Nope.
lines. They didn't have any skits or anything. It was just game after game after game after game, and that's what we want, right? That's what we look forward to E3, and they delivered. The only way Nintendo would have beaten that if they did the same thing and just had game after game and game after game after game showing us that. But Xbox just came. Xbox said, "Hey, bro, this is going to be our E3 here," and they did that hands down. The worst of the worst was it's a tie between the PC one and the future games one. Because the PC one was so cringe, the acting, the skits, it was so hard to sit through, and the future games one was a hell that it was just a hell. It wouldn't end. It just kept going.
Hell.
It just kept going and going and going. And yeah, we had Troy Baker on there, which is cool and all, but like it wasn't enough to save it. Like it's just like one shit game after another shit game after another shit game. It just wouldn't end until it finally ended. By that point, you're already suicidal. So what's the fucking point?
Why is that a ooh?
I have
So-
nothing
Why
else.
is that?
I have nothing else to play for
Where's
that.
the gasp?
No, no gasp.
So,
Holy shit.
The gunpowder.
E3 overall, I would give it a 5 out of 10. It was pretty shit this year. The only thing that saved it was Xbox and Nintendo, and Nintendo barely got through because Mario Party and like the big names. It really was Xbox and Friends.
Notice
Edition
how
of E3.
Rafa's sitting in the dark for this. He don't want his face to be shown.
He
while
doesn't
he's-
want. He
Right,
doesn't want
yeah.
to be seen.
One of those
He don't want
voice
people to know what he. He's in the back like,
All right. Who wants to give their? Who else? Which one of y'all? Which one of y'all wants to?
I'll go,
talk
I'll get it
bullshit?
over with.
Give it to him. Give it
Go
to him. Give
ahead.
it to him.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So I do gotta agree. Trashbox did have a good E3. They did go like banger after banger.
Yes,
But I'll tell you this, hands on, I'm still gonna say Nintendo, not because I'm biased or anything. It's just, dude, the games were coming out this year. Xbox, some titles were just like no date, nothing. 2022. Like it was just. I was watching it and I was like, when are these games even coming out? Yeah, it's cool they're making them, but is it gonna be like another Cuphead where it takes 4 years for it to come out? Are we gonna see these same games again in 2020 E3 2022? Give me some dates. That's to me E3. That's what hypes it up. The dates, and that's where Nintendo said, "I bet we got this covered." Granted, Breath of the Wild 2 just said 2022. It could have said spring, winter, whatever
Right.
the case may be. But I appreciate the fact that at least there was dates and pretty soon dates. Everything. My wallet's gonna be fucked in October. I'll tell you that
Hell
much.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
Oh,
dope.
yeah.
We got Game Pass and everything. Still, it's like it's coming. Am I gonna be here for it when it gets here? I don't know. I could get hit
Damn.
or tomorrow.
What do you mean you're gonna be?
Yeah, that's the
What's
point.
going on?
Yeah, that's the point.
Hector, closing thoughts.
Okay, I gotta present myself correctly, so give me 1 second. All right, let me just make sure this is all the way up. Okay, 1 second.
Damn, he reversed.
Obviously, I gotta know that. Oh,
Xbox,
baby, you like that? You
baby.
like
Nice.
the shit, baby? The best one
Baby.
to be
like
Xbox, of course. You already know the vibes. Xbox had the best presentation, the best games lineup, and not only that, they just knew how to present it in the way that E3 is. They want you to know game. By the way, here's some information, but let us shut up. Game. That's it. That's all we want. That's what we are here. We have short attention spans. We just want to know what's up, and that's what it is. And they gave us. Well, the best part is, even though they had some games that repeated later on, on Ubisoft or whatever, they were the first ones to show us these heavy games. And then after that, it was like, all right, cool. Or they showed us more than before. So that's why Xbox is 100% the best one. And now, I got to change it up again one more time. Okay, now I'm here. All right, this is where the lowest of the low.
the red is bad.
The lowest of the
elimination
lows.
is the elimination round.
I don't know how you could say anyone other than, I already forgot their name. Take-Two. I don't give a fuck about a Zoom call. I'm in plenty of those for work already. I don't care.
I have a meeting
That's the
tomorrow.
worst one. Like,
I have a
there
Zoom
you
call
go. Me too. I don't care. Granted, yes, we said it before. Diversity, love, peace, and positivity. All of that.
All right, logic.
Logic.
Exactly. Peace, love, and positivity.
Everybody, people.
But this is not the time for it. And even if it was, give it in a different way. But besides that, we're back to cooling. And you know what? I'm going to pass it off to John.
I love that.
Hector's was
so
my
good.
favorite.
Hector's
was
is
my
like-
favorite.
That's the
Had
best
to set it
presentation
up.
I've seen.
Hector was my favorite part of E3.
It will be E3 2022. Thank you.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Guys, I'm not going to Chicago anymore for high C. I'm going for Hector now.
Oh,
for you.
fuck, dude.
Junior, what the fuck?
Okay. I guess we can go for high.
Oh,
But then
Bring your
dude.
belt. We'll get the high C. We'll beat up Rafa. Done.
Hell yeah.
God,
Holy shit.
I like this. I don't have cool lights. Anyway, but I will say, Junior made some valid points that I didn't attribute to. It's still Xbox. Xbox is the best. I'm just saying. But I will say, I can. I changed the hat, but I think that without Xbox or Nintendo, this E3 would have been just
Garbage.
abysmal. abysmal. Like Nintendo and Xbox, well, Xbox and Bethesda, both of them, they were E3 through and through. Xbox did it great with we're beating a dead horse, but just like game on top of game on top of game, advertising Game Pass. Although it is true what Junior said, that we didn't get a lot of, like, we got a lot of cool stuff, but like they may be spread out through and through. Like I think Xbox said like maybe 5 or 6 releases are coming out this year sporadically throughout the months. If you look at Nintendo's lineup, we got like 2 or 3 things just coming in October. Like I think one, like Microsoft did better than Nintendo with showing more games and like just awesomeness, and then like Nintendo did great by sharing, like telling you exactly when it's coming, and it's coming so soon. So like it's announcing new things and telling you can get, you don't even know. And like those were the biggest shocks of E3, which I don't think that we've ever gotten or anything like that. The 2 worst have to be Take-Two and
wait. That's what
Take-Two, just because like while I do commend them for doing that, and I think it's super ballsy of them for even doing that on this staple. E3's already kind of been on a decline because we have like all these directs and shit like that. So for you to take the time and do that, I feel like you're not helping E3 at all with that. I get what you're trying to do. I'm all for it, but your execution was just too bad. And then what was the other one? Fucking Capcom. Because they told me 3 things that were already out. Like, what do I gotta wait for? The shit's out already. Like Resident Evil, I beat it already. I beat it. It's great. I bought it. I'm not buying your DLC. Fuck you. I don't play Street Fighter. What happened?
I want to buy the DLC. What the fuck?
Now, you buy it then, but buy it on my Xbox so I can have it.
Yeah,
and
see,
then
that's that bullshit
like
I'm talking about.
I'm not into super fucking fighting game anyway. And if I'm into a fighting game, it's Mortal Kombat or Injustice. I don't care how Street Fighter's doing. And I don't play Monster Hunter enough to give a shit about Monster Hunter. So like, as far as like, show me something, you showed me nothing. Like none of these things were great. Like Capcom, I just thought like, nah, like you might as well have just not. You might as well have just gave me an hour conversation about diversity. There was more there than what you showed me. Those are my bottom 2. Xbox, baby.
Hey. My
Who's
turn.
that, Rafa?
Me.
Oh, you. Oh, okay.
Me. He's the first one.
Well, you started.
Yeah.
All right. Xbox, best. I'm not going to sit here and say the same shit over and over again. Game
Right.
Pass, got it. Boom, best. Worst.
Say it.
I'm thinking because I hated Square Enix a lot.
Yep. That's what I thought you were gonna
I hated Square Enix
Yep.
a lot.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Bro. Fuck Guardians of the Galaxy. I like the game. I want the game, but fuck that game. It's tied between Square Enix and Capcom for me. And I mean, Take-Two's the worst one, but I don't want to say that because everybody else said it, because that shit was a boring piece of shit. Hey, fuck all that PC shit y'all was saying. I don't give a fuck about diversity. All right, leave that shit out of here. Fuck that.
Hey yo.
The views of Alex do not.
I've already said it
His
earlier.
alone.
I said it
Johnny.
earlier on the podcast.
I am just a guest on this.
No, I said it earlier on the
Awesome doesn't
podcast.
believe in it.
It's important, all that good shit, whatever. Not
Two
during
pieces
my
of pod
E3.
coming soon, baby.
I can't wait. I'm tired of being censored. I'm kidding. No. It's important. Yeah. Whatever. Boring as fuck. I don't care. But as far as actual presentation, because I don't count that as a presentation. That wasn't an E3 conference. That was a Zoom call that they decided to show for publicity's sake. As far as actual terrible conference, I have to give it to either Square Enix, Capcom, or Bandai Namco, because they showed off one game. So, but I think I'm leaning on Square Enix. I'm leaning on Square Enix because they wasted my goddamn time showing me 75% of the Guardians of the Galaxy game and then followed it up by a bunch of remasters of fucking JRPGs. And I'm sitting here like, wow, all of that can suck my ass. All of that. So I think Square Enix is...
Guess what? You're still gonna buy Guardians, aren't you?
Nope. No, I'm not. And let me tell you why. Because the Avengers.
So
game
I
that came
better
out-
not see you
No,
playing that
you
game,
won't.
bro.
You fucking won't. And here's why. Because
yo,
the Avengers
John,
game. that
I'll buy
came
you a
out-
high C. Be on the lookout.
Oh,
No,
fuck.
here's why. Here's why. I got actual reasons for it, not just because it made me mad in the conference, but because the Avengers game that came out last year was such, and I'm gonna quote Hector here, dog water, that it left a bad taste in my mouth for any other Marvel property that these guys shit out, because they lied to me. We bought the most expensive edition of that game, expecting all this support and all this cool shit, and wow, amazing. I played it 3 days early because that's what you get when you buy that version. Beat it before the initial release, and I ain't touched it since.
Yeah.
Because they haven't
you buy
done
it on?
shit for it. On Xbox. I bought it on Xbox.
Let me get your account real quick.
No, I need it. I need it. I'm playing Siege with my homies. No, but honestly, yeah, Square Enix, because, and why I say it's because they're one of the bigger developers. They're one of the bigger names. It's fucking Square Enix. And then they come and say, hey, here's one ass Guardians of the Galaxy game, and here's DLC for Avengers, and here's the same fucking games we've been making for the last 30 years, but new. We redrew the
telling you.
pixels. So, but I feel
E3
like,
is just rehashes, bro.
I feel like they were the worst culprits of it, because it's like, oh, here's Final Fantasy again. We're gonna retrace the pixels now. Here you go. Look at them. Wow.
And then remaster like 1 through 6 or some shit like that.
Yeah, and I'm like, cool. How many times are we gonna get the same fucking 6 games? Like, relax. Make a new one, or that's it. Do something else. But Square Enix for me, and Take-Two, because goddamn, this is boring.
Also, real quick, another reason why Xbox is godlike is they put Like a
Gotta hang up
Dragon.
now.
No, Junior,
I was legit about to say that, John.
they put Yakuza Like a Dragon in the Game Pass. That game is fantastic.
You started playing it already?
I've been
Man,
playing
it's in the
it
box.
since I found out it was on there. That game is
good, isn't it?
amazing. That game is amazing.
I
I
want to
I
play
love
it.
that game.
I haven't started it yet.
I
So-
love it.
I
haven't
started
downloaded,
playing
like,
it.
okay.
I do not see what the fuck.
hype.
Of
Yeah.
course you don't.
But can I
I was gonna say
finish?
anything.
Can I finish Big Mouth McGee? All right, I'm enjoying it. I like the story, but so far, granted, I'm not too deep into it. I'm less than an hour and a half into it. But so far, I'm like, okay, there's so far nothing special here. The story's cool, I guess, but I don't see it hasn't taken me to where everybody else got taken yet. But I like it. I'm just saying I don't see why everybody's sucking this game's dick so goddamn much. So, but again, I like it. I like it.
So this is not on Yakuza topic, but a bigger question to impose to all of you is: did PlayStation dodge a bullet by not coming to this E3?
No.
I think
no.
I
They
think
could have shown some good stuff.
I
They
think
showed
that
Horizon.
They could have,
They could
yeah.
have won it. They could have won it.
They could have shown. I will.
I don't
What
know
else?
about
They could have maybe showed some
They
more
could've
stuff for Ratchet and Clank isn't out.
That
came
out.
It's out. Ratchet and Clank is
right?
out.
I will. Capcom showed me fucking
They-
Resident Evil 8. Yeah, like
They have plenty of IPs though, because like they have for example, Spider-Man. They have God of War. They have my list of PlayStation IPs is
Last
very
of
low.
Us.
That's all they
Last
got.
of Us, yeah.
That's all they got. What else?
Uncharted.
but I don't think
Uncharted.
I don't think anything other than God of War, Ragnarok was like other than Horizon Forbidden West and Ratchet and Clank. What else do they have down the pipeline that I can?
I will say this. I think
Like
Uncharted is
Cooper,
done.
baby.
I don't think we're getting any more Uncharted. I think that franchise is done. They're leaving it back there like they did with Jack and Daxter back in the day. I think they're done with that franchise. Last of
Yeah,
Us.
they did a whole collection, bro.
Yeah, I think
Wait,
they're
you
done
think
with
so?
that.
Even though they're making movies though?
Yeah, I think that for as far as games, I think the Nathan Drake story's done. I think
Nathan
that's
Drake as
Yeah,
the,
Nathan
as the
Drake himself could be
protagonist.
done.
Nathan Drake is done, but I think there's like 2 or 3 other Uncharted games after the fact.
I think there was the one with the women.
There was 2, I think. There's
yeah.
2 with the girls. The
But I
women.
think that franchise is done. Last of Us, I didn't beat the second one, so I don't know how that ended. I hope that franchise is done. I hate that fucking franchise. What else we got here?
You're bugging on that one.
Did you play Last of Us 2?
No, but
Then
to say
the
that,
fuck?
but to say that the first game is saying that the whole franchise is bad because of the second game.
I didn't say the franchise is bad. I said I hate the
You
franchise.
you did. You said the
No, no, no.
franchise.
Yeah, you
is
just
bad.
did, bro. No, I'm sorry. You
I
just
said
did.
I
You
hate
said
the
you fucking-
franchise. That's not the same thing as saying
He
it's
did
bad.
say that. He did say he hated it.
Yeah, I said I hope
So
it's
you hate the
done.
franchise.
I said I hate the franchise. Doesn't mean it's a bad franchise. That's not the same thing.
I think it's an average franchise because the first one was so good and then the second one was so terribly received, balance
It
out to
balances
about
out,
average.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's a
Alright,
nice,
so-
nice playing field.
You know,
I'm looking
Yeah.
at a list, and like I said, it's Spider-Man. They could have said something about Spider-Man, God of War, Bloodborne, The Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima.
I love
Uh,
that. Love that.
um,
Love that. Game.
What
One of
else?
my
What else?
favorites.
What else?
Ghost of Tsushima was fantastic.
Yeah. amazing game.
Death Stranding. I don't know if that was also on Xbox.
No, it's
No.
Death
That's
Stranding is
PlayStation.
an
It's
exclusive.
It's on
Yeah,
PC,
so it's
I
like-
think too.
They have
Yes.
games where they could have brought it up, like you said, Horizon Forbidden Dawn, or for whatever
West.
the new Horizon Horizon game.
Oh, shit.
And honestly, what they also could have done, which I mean, that's on the Call of Duty studios, but Call of Duty and PlayStation always had this connection, so they could have announced the new Call of Duty there too. Like, I think if they had done, well, if they had the ability to, and they had went, they probably could have won E3.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Granted,
Win-
Halo
could've
had
seen
some
it.
Halo had some whoppers coming in, but they would have been literally neck and neck. I think if PlayStation came and actually had like some of the games that we mentioned, they probably could have came close second.
Or some new shit, some shit that I haven't even seen coming.
Yeah, they would have to come with a lot of new shit because right now they're
You
most
would've,
hype
though.
shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know about win, but as fucking second, yeah, because it's super hard to compete with that whole Game Pass and those 30 games. That's really, really hard to compete with. Does PlayStation
Granted,
have
PlayStation
30
Plus
games?
is doing good.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's
I
a
hear.
good service too, but it's
I hear it's doing
not.
good.
It's not Game Pass. It's not, and it probably will never be Game Pass. So
Game
it's
Pass
like.
godlike.
Oh, but imagine if it was Game Pass.
Right,
Well,
I
that's
can
the thing.
imagine if I had $1
Right.
million, but I don't have $1 million.
PlayStation
so-
Plus right now is the best it's ever
Hey,
been.
We're
So-
buying Chicago, New York with Doge, okay?
True, exactly.
Exactly.
With those. No, but I don't doubt the service is great. I mean, and it's phenomenal. Like their exclusives are great, but Xbox, it has the infrastructure already set for Game Pass. They've been working on this way longer than they have than PlayStation now. Sony did that thing where they did something really cool. Now I want to do that, and then they did it, and now you got PlayStation
It's
now.
the DCE. It's the DCU effect.
Yeah,
They
and
saw-
Sony's always done that. Always been. They've always
Wait,
seen, Nintendo
was
did
it-
something cool. Huh?
But
Wasn't the Sony PlayStation Plus thing? Didn't that come out before the Game Pass?
It did. It was, but it was a shittier version, and then Game Pass came out, and they're like, "Hey, we know how to do this shit right." So then
No,
Game
so
Pass did it.
PlayStation
Oh.
had this streaming service thing is what they had
PlayStation
first.
Now.
Yeah, it was PlayStation
Yeah,
Now where you
PlayStation
can
Now,
play
yeah.
games off of a cloud. They had that.
And that shit was that. That shit
and that
was
was
dog ass.
that was quite horrible.
Even
Uh,
till this day, like it's bad,
it's
bro.
really bad.
It'll never be good.
No,
PlayStation Plus is the equivalent of Xbox Live. So you know how like
Right.
Xbox Live gave you free. PlayStation Plus also did that,
yeah,
and well, it
Okay.
still does that. It still does that.
yeah,
Yeah,
Um,
I guess that's where I was getting confused.
Yeah, PlayStation Plus is becoming more like Xbox Game Pass Ultimate because they do give, like right now, their collection of like single player games are like the best it's ever been. They
I
have
think,
like the
they
God of
added
War. They
of
have
their
all these,
shit,
yeah, they have all these like AAA really incredible games. But I mean, it's a little too late. Granted, for those that do play it and have it, yeah, dude, it's super
Yeah.
sick. But it's a little too late. Game Pass is just it's the Goliath.
It's taken off, and the name is there.
Hey.
The brand awareness is huge on Game Pass already.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I was low key hoping happened at E3?
Mm.
It's just two worlds combining. Game Pass on Switch, bro.
That's-
Oh
I
my
want
god, that
I want that.
oh
Mm-hmm.
bro, it would have been fucking. Oh, I would have got
Nuts.
demonetized on my channel. My
let's
shit would have
go.
got shut down, bro.
Yeah, you would have started beating your meat right off right there.
Hell yeah, bro. Granted, it might have been cloud service, but still.
Yeah,
Even then, yeah.
Nintendo should, if anybody should have a service like that, it's fucking Nintendo. 1000%. They should
The Game
adopt
Pass
that.
service.
Yeah, because I mean,
Dude,
PlayStation
if
got
anything,
one. Go
if
ahead.
anything, Nintendo should have pulled the Vita and said, "Hey, let's just throw in a SIM card slot for the Switch." The eventual feature thing.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
and all them rumors about the fucking
Switch Pro, none of that should happen, bro.
Nothing, man.
No.
None of that
shit.
ever gets announced at E3, bro. It's
No, they-
always either before or after.
They're gonna do a Switch Direct where they talk about the next Switch, and it's gonna be.
They low key.
Something
they
like that,
might-
probably.
They might do like a hardware, like a just a Nintendo, all about the hardware and like
Yeah.
the future of the Switch.
Look,
and all
I'm
that
gonna lay it down for you guys. They're literally gonna just one day say, "Hey, we have something announced tomorrow. The direct is happening next week," and then
shit.
that's it.
They're gonna eliminate it.
And
They
put
should
Mario
drop
with
it.
the curtain again.
They're gonna drop it
When
like
is
they're gonna drop it like lemonade. They're
The
just gonna
Labo coming back. The Switch Labo stuff where you know
The
you get the,
Labo,
you know what I'm saying?
I think that's Dunzo, bro.
Bring that back,
Bring
brother.
that shit back.
Oh, Game
dude.
Builder Garage is evolved from Labo.
I've been seeing so many fucking like articles and stuff about the what is it, that Game Garage?
Game Builder Garage.
Dude, they already made like they recreated Mario Kart on the NES or something like that in it, and someone in it like, yo, it's crazy.
Your mic.
Someone legit.
What?
They did that in it? Wow.
Someone made Doom. They made Doom in there.
Oh.
They made Doom.
They made
Yeah.
Doom and they made Mario Kart.
Damn.
Doom and Mario Kart.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't know
crazy.
they got down
Yo,
like
they
that.
made Sonic. They made Ocarina of Time.
Bro, it's always Doom. Doom is always being added to like these like weird ass
Because it's
like
one
on
of
the
the,
side things.
Because
one of the
Doom
best
is the
games ever
shit.
made. Hello.
I'm not
The
saying that. I'm
shit.
just saying like, oh,
Take the
we
bait.
have this Doom on Minecraft, Doom on Roblox, Doom on your fucking
Calculator.
refrigerator.
A Texas Instrument calculator.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that one was cool.
Doom is the shit.
Mhm.
Admit defeat.
I like Doom. I'm not talking shit about Doom.
Final question. Regarding E3, do you think it's time to retire it?
No.
Yes.
Just go and
No.
just go the direct route.
Yes.
No.
No.
No, God, no.
I think I completely understand of them announcing games at E3, but then having like future directs where they're like, hey, let's actually get into it and show you more. I 100% get that, but I don't think E3 needs to go just yet.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
So,
Go ahead, Junior.
while I do agree, like it should be just people doing the directs.
Mm.
The biggest thing about E3, yes, it was the announcements, but honestly, it was the whole going there type of thing.
Yep.
Like, no amount of streaming or whatever showcases can replace that. You know, if one day they said, "Yo, we're gonna just throw our demos onto the like eShop or PlayStation Network store or Trashbox store, whatever the case may be," I feel like E3 should still stay just for that very reason. To me, this year was kind of buns because it was just a Zoom call.
Buns.
I told you
It's
this
trash.
is a common fucking thing that's said. Junior, Alex for some reason has never heard the term buns before, and he just finds that hella hilarious. And I told him, bro, I am not the only one that says this. This is something that's common.
It's the funniest expression to me. I don't know
Bro,
why.
that shit is buns.
Dude, he literally joined the party with me like the day after he found out, and he's just like, John, you're buns. Like he just said I'm buns for no reason. Like I'm like,
I
what are
also
you
like
talking about?
cheeks. Like these kids are
Cheeks is my
cheeks.
favorite.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cheeks is-
Well, the thing,
Dog-
see, the
dog
thing
water
is,
is atrocious. Like that
Dog
is
water
just
is
it
hilarious.
just sounds foul.
But
Like
that's from a TikTok though. Like your dog water, check
your
earnings
dog-
checks, earnings check.
Yeah, your dog
Oh
water.
my
Like that
God.
just sounds foul. Like it just sounds disgusting.
Bro,
see,
bro.
the reason why Alex finds it so funny is because Alex is getting to that point where he's getting out of touch of what the lingual
Wow.
is.
Wouldn't that just make me
so-
mad?
No, you find it funny.
It's like finding the word pee pee funny.
Yeah.
Junior was the first one to laugh.
He gets it. He gets it.
Oh my god.
No, Rafa, that's not why. It's because the concept
Nah,
of calling
dude.
something buns is so funny. Because I can't even
To
explain it.
you,
Like, it's
to
so
you,
funny.
It's
But
funny.
for the
it's funny.
young-
Funny word.
for the youngins, they're like, yeah, that's buns.
Rafa, what they say in VR chat?
They say poggers, pogs.
That to me is cringe.
Oh my
Yeah.
Ours is pretty
cringe.
gross.
Poggers, pog you.
God.
They say that?
Yeah,
not
pog
pog
you,
you,
yeah.
not pog you. They just say
Mhm.
poggers.
That shit's in Twitch chat all the time.
The
That's
hard R gets
buns.
thrown out a lot.
All right, you see,
That's a
That's a you thing. That's you on
That's
VR.
not a me thing. That's not a me thing. That's just
he said you
He
can
He
say
said,
that in
do
VR.
they have? They said, "Hey, so Rafa, do they say anything like buns in VR? Oh, they said N word, like
this is a hell of a lie, actually.
The
hard R and everything.
The kids right now are just throwing hard R everywhere.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know about
Kids right
buns.
now.
You know what I just thought of? I was like, yo, if Rafa says the word, whoever's editing this has to go find that one word and just
I know, right?
Oh
Like
man.
timestamp it immediately.
Keep
please.
the R at the end so people just know.
Just know what he
without
said.
it.
so they know that he said some foul shit.
Yo, Buns is hilarious. All right, anyway, so that was E3 coverage. I mean, not coverage, recap, I guess. Yeah, E3, it was alright. It was alright this year. Left a lot to be desired.
But it's
Why?
okay.
It was
It's
Buns.
okay because
Mm.
Xbox is coming to reign supreme once again on Thursday, right?
Oh yeah, they're having their own little like
Because
direct.
they're having their own Xbox Direct or whatever on Thursday. You
Word?
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
said
they're
the
gonna get more
17th.
information.
Banjo-Kazooie, please.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yo, I saw on Twitter a lot of people are asking for Banjo-Kazooie. Like a
it's
lot of
been
people.
years, bro.
You know what?
They are revamping a lot of games.
I don't think we want a Banjo for real. I don't think so.
No. What they need to do is remake Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, baby.
Nuts and bolts, baby.
The same people who made Forza.
Dad, he left. No, for real, Ukulele 1 is the reason why I'm saying I don't think we really want a Banjo.
But Ukulele
Oh,
2
for
did
true.
really good. You know
But
what it
2 is
I
a different
think-
game, like a completely different game.
It felt like Donkey Kong Country, if anything.
Yeah.
Also, no
But
Donkey Kong either.
Talking to a friend. Oh shit, my life. So I was talking to a friend, and he was. I told him, I was like, "Yo, even if Microsoft said, yo, let's remake Banjo, just make a new one. I don't trust any developer, to be honest. Rare's busy with Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Sonic's Ukulele was a little mid. Like, unless they're remaking it, I don't know, man. I only see Nintendo doing a good job with it.
Yeah, they're the only ones that,
To be
that
honest.
can. Yeah. I 1000% agree with you. If you give it to one of these developers over here, it's not gonna have the same flavor.
No.
It won't be. And to be honest, those collectathon games like Banjo, Donkey Kong 64, and all that are out of style. Like they're not.
Ooh,
They are.
They're
there's big ass rumors about Donkey Kong, and that shit didn't even pop up, bro.
I know.
Right.
But,
Not a
but
single-
I,
not a
I
single
was more
Donkey
so
Kong.
talking about that style of game that was very popular in the 64 era, where you walk around these open worlds and you collect 80 million things. Like that style of game
That
is
shit
dead.
sounds
Big.
boring, bro.
Hold up. Did you enjoy Mario?
still do that. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's different. Mario Odysseys are super different in that regard because
How's that different, bro?
because the
Right.
how do I explain this? Aside from the gameplay, because Mario plays super different from those games,
Right.
the world structure, for example, in Donkey Kong 64 is you go through these worlds and you collect a million things and you're pretty much there. And yeah, I know it sounds a lot like Mario games, but
That's
Don't
literally
think-
a Mario game.
That's not a good example. Let's talk about Banjo. Those are like,
But it's the
especially
same-
Banjo-Tooie. It's a
it's-
refined example.
But it's the same concept as like I would go as far as say Donkey Kong 64 is like the base of those type of games, and that's what they all kind of boil down to. You can do more with it like Banjo-Tooie, but that the base concept of it, open world, collect 90 million bananas and 85 collectibles, fight the final boss, and you're done. Mario perfected that, and Mario's a big reason why you can't really do that type of game anymore, because Mario's just gonna shit on you.
Disagree. I disagree.
Wasn't that what Odyssey was though? Didn't
Yeah,
that-
Odyssey-
like,
That's what we're saying.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying Mario, because those type of games come out, like Mario games, especially those 3D ones, are high caliber, the best of the best, that genre. You know, you can't really bust out some bullshit like in that genre anymore when Mario's just gonna come and smack you down.
Well,
That's why.
I would argue that that it's not a thing of the genre is dying. Like I wouldn't call it a thing of like you giving the genre the kiss of death by saying the genre is dead. Like you do, Alex, for games where you say that things are dead. I don't think the genre needs the kiss of death. I just think that it just seems like these developers are just uninspired when it comes to this. They think they could just do the exact same thing that they did in the N64 era because people loved it. But everybody who played the 64 era have played way better games and stuff like that. We kind of want more. Mario is great. They're still, every Mario game is still a collectathon. But the reason why they're fucking great is because they stay adding something new to the genre that we've never seen before with Mario. They're inspired. Ukulele was not. They just thought if we do the Banjo shit with this gecko or whatever the fuck, people will like it because they miss Banjo. That's not true.
It was a ukulele, John. Get right.
Oh my god! Apologies, but I'm saying like I don't think it's a term. I wouldn't say it's a thing about the genre dying. I just think that these companies, they think that we can just do the shit we did back in, and that's it. And it's like, no, we did that already. Mario's on the top because they stay doing new shit with it. They stay doing new shit. And
Did
I
you guys
just
play Hat in Time?
they play what?
Hat in Time.
Hat in
No.
time.
No, what's that?
Oh,
No.
No, what's
It's
that?
like another.
No, my friend Erick, he's played it a lot. I've seen gameplay of it. It seemed pretty cool. It's also a kind of collectathon too, no? Or is it?
Right, yeah.
Give
That's
me.
like a collectathon done right.
Oh,
Ukulele.
A Hat in Time.
Exactly. Yeah. I seen Eric play it on stream. Shout out to Eric. I've seen him play it on stream.
Give me
and it's
Mario
like-
Galaxy 3.
Or fuck it, just do one of those. But I just think the genre's not dead. It's just you got to do something different with it. You got to do
wanna
something different with the genre. People are just done with the same old shit. You know what I'm talking about? There's a hat, Alex, and some time.
Yeah, I see it. It's definitely
Yeah, yeah,
definitely
yeah.
some time.
Just
Love that
look at
description.
on the YouTube videos.
I definitely see some Hat in Times here.
It's just
But
sometimes
yeah, Collectathon, Kiss of Death, dead genre. What else we got here? E3, dead. No, I'm sorry.
Wait,
No.
no!
are you gonna kiss a death E3?
Hey, no, if they survived last year and if they make it to next year, E3 is not going anywhere. If they make it to next
I
year.
feel like next year would be the last year, to be honest.
Yeah. Because if anybody else pulls out of E3, because losing Sony is really big. It's one of the big three,
Yeah.
right? You know, that's why we got PC Game Show, that horrible ass shit. But if Xbox backs out or even Nintendo backs out, they're in big trouble. Big trouble, because at that point it's like, yo, there's really no point in watching these anymore. You know, because whoever's
Yeah.
left is gonna be like, well, why am I here? You know, the other two guys did it and they're doing numbers and whatever. I can do it too. So yeah, if they make it to next year, that might be it for them.
I hope
I said
it
before, the
continues.
biggest thing was playing the games at the actual place.
Yeah.
Actual convention.
I miss back, I don't know, like 10 years ago when a game would be announced and then you would scour online for gameplay footage from like some off-camera shit.
Yeah.
That's what made E3 special. This fucking Zoom calls.
Need some
Yeah.
bootleg ass
Fuck that.
camera angles like we're watching a movie.
All right, but I think that's enough for E3 here. Thank you so much for listening to this very special. What? Thank you very
You said you're
much.
welcome.
Thank you so much for listening to the Playing Pod with Alex, John, Rafa, Hector, and Mr. Awesome. Hey.
That's a Mr. Awesome.
Make sure to
Congrats
check
on
out.
12K. No, hold up, wait. Congrats on 12K. E3 was Donkey Dicks. Xbox all the way. High C, baby.
Okay, yeah.
Mario Party.
One.
Drunk Mario Party.
One love.
Mario Party.
Go ahead, Alex. I'm sorry.
So we will see you guys next Monday for a regular scheduled program. And make sure to check out Mr. Awesome's channel, link in the descriptions. He don't need the help, but we're going to plug him anyway. So check that out. Hey.
Yeah.
And that's it. You don't got to go home, but you can't stay here.
But you can't
You're
stay
probably
here.
home if you're watching this.
No.
No.
You might not be.
You could be
Go
at
home.
work, at school. You know?
True. I mean, if you're at school, you should probably be studying there. So.
No,
Oh, no, school's almost over.
laziness.
Summer's
Right.
like next week. Hey, are you excited for summer?
I'm cutting this
I am.
off, John.